Was it to make some tea though in our extended intermission, so that was a plus. Yeah, go ahead and get the votes out, Storm.
Oh, you're right. I almost forgot about that.
I got it.
Well, I need to choose the outcome for last week first.
Yeah.
Or for the last
Storm's a little bit
prediction.
behind. He had to go take care of some last minute stuff, but we are back on track. We're back on track now. Prediction has been started.
No, it has just ended the last
Prediction has just ended.
Stop talking.
Prediction's now going live.
It's DoD and
DoD and
BoS.
BoS. Cav.
There you go. Now it's up. Get them in
Get the
quick.
Jackal Cav bands coming out. This is getting real competitive here. Prediction started. I'm ready to see it. Both teams need this, honestly, but I mean, I think BoS needs it more. You know, they're like I said, they're in that bottom 4 position where a loss here could put them at risk of getting pushed out by DR or VII. But VII not in the easiest of positions here. Gonna have to unfortunately play against GOD here to be able to stay alive. There comes the spike, the view counter on the. Let's say I was looking at the views on my my Twitch channel. I was like, this is not the exact views. Like this thing was like feels like it's 10 minutes behind. Fortunately, we are still on schedule, starting within 5 minutes. So that's all we can hope
Get those. Any of those BoS fans in the chat?
Yeah, where's those BS? Where's Matthew at? Looks like we have some pretty interesting choices right off the bat. We have, of course, looks like we're gonna see that that vigil coming right back out again. I believe it was, I believe he ran that vigil last week as well. And you know, of course, I made my comments. Oh, hold on. Oh, I was able to flip my mic up in time. That was loud. Caught a whiff of dust there. Oh man, that was rough. Put your life savings on BoS. Fair enough. Fair enough. I have the OTO channel has 40,000 points, but I can't bet them because we're a moderator.
Bombs from being defused by attackers.
DoD was 65%, BoS was 35% on the predictions right now.
I am once again asking you for your life savings.
Attackers have located a bomb.
I am once again asking
Vigil,
for your support.
okay. You have Ace and Habano, okay, I'm liking what I'm seeing, but the thing is, Cade is on the board. I think it was a mistake not to use Cade. One of the things about this objective is this is a pretty, no, this is a third match today. One of the things about the hatch here is that if you open up the hatch, you can very easily clear both blue barrel as well as go above and open up yellow and go for execute. Having that Cade is essential. All seasons for year 1, season 2 starting in April. I'm pretty sure every team for the most part needs players. Hatch was reinforced. No Jackal on the board means you're going to have a hard time pushing out any roamers. Of course, they have that Vigil that is upstairs going to go for that roam. They have Shayo also offside as well. Looks like he's going to be just playing their top dragon. Nothing too fancy. Shayo now roaming over toward Drug. He's going for the complete circle. Going to be just in Banger off site too. They're just going to go for a complete, you know, little roam around the map there.
Doorway secured.
Yeah, so far it's going to basically boil down to whether or not the BoS is going to be able to clear these roamers. I mean, that drone is going to spot out the excuse me, the Vigil as he's going to be able to start shooting it. However, whether or not they're going to be able to kill him is an entirely other thing. That's it. Wukong going to push into the Jaeger and go down. That said, I lied. Firelight goes down on the window trying to take him out. Banger going to somehow be able to survive that. He's going to get a double kill now. So yeah, so far not shaping up to be a very solid start here, as one of the hard breaches is going to go off the board without being able to open up that hatch.
Perimeter defense is active.
Yeah, so far things just really slowing down here. Looks like Vigil gonna be shaping up to take it out Ace if they're not careful. Trying to slow peek. But Bandits are gonna give him away. He's gonna stay alive for just a little bit longer. Almost got shot in the back. Needs to be very careful here. Playing a risky game. Taking out Banger and the Vigil might just be enough to be able to get them towards site, but they are going to have to go above to be able to try and clear out any of those bandit batteries to be able to push in. Not sure exactly what's happening here. I mean, it seems that they're just slowing down. And not much action at all. I mean, Dusty Bourbon is finally going to begin pushing upstairs, but he's going to look the wrong way. It's all going to come down to timing. Who's going to spot who first? Just barely missing each other. His Banger's not looking toward him at all, and now here comes the timing, and he's going to go down. Vigil, Top Dragon, going to be able to take out Turner, but now Bourbon going to go for the swing. Is he going to win it? No. That's going to be the double kill from the Vigil. So far, strong start to the roam game here. It's going to leave the Buck in the 1v4 situation. And this round is pretty much done and dusted. He has that hard breach gadget. They actually never did go for the yellow wall, which has no utility on it.
15 seconds to go.
15 seconds is going to cause the Buck to panic. Going to more than likely run directly into the Vigil's crosshairs and go down, and that's a triple kill from the Vigil on the round. Unfortunate. Going to have to take a sip of tea if it's not still scorching hot, which it kind of is. But man, is it delicious. Yeah, win here for XK. Did you say that was going to push them up? Or are they going to be staying in the same spot, Storm? Cool. Storm has left the building, everybody. I'll have to take a look at the stats in a minute if he doesn't come back. Just a quick drop in. No, that's not what we want. We need you to stay, man. Like, you're the life of the party. Like, look at these operator selections here from DoD. Does seem that they're running a sub, too. Oh, good lord. He's having to stretch. I'll tell you what I'm ready for.
Attackers
I'm ready for this tournament.
And defuse bombs. Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
Pretty interesting setups from the two teams. We've got Pulse, Vigil, and Warden, and then we have Ayana, Capitao, and Fink. Nothing necessarily wrong with that. However, again,
10 seconds left.
no denial from the defense, and then I don't even know.
5 seconds remaining.
It's not a terrible pick. It's just
Attackers.
it's one of those things where
a bomb.
I'm not. No denial. They're just. I mean, if they had denial, then it would have been a situation in which it would have been a bad day for them to not run something.
Evil eye ready.
Oh, I have plenty of coffee. I just decided to make some of this English breakfast tea that I had. Oh, and he just walks right into it and gets deleted. Think of using that custom 3D skin there. Gotta love it. Love what Ubisoft's doing with some of the skins in the game, especially the seasonal ones.
Squad is barricaded.
Yeah, Vigil going for this roam once again. Polt's gonna be downstairs inside. Very, very deep roam here from the defenders. I mean, again, the Vigil is getting away with way too much here. He is gonna be down on low HP, rotating back to our throne room, but honestly, it's just one of those things where it's gonna work until it doesn't. Nitro Cell might come out from the Pulse here.
Surveying for hostiles.
And they're already past. Nope. This could be deadly.
Bomb located by attackers.
He's gonna blow it, and it's gonna take Wukong down to low HP, but just barely missed the kill. It's like they're taking a long time hunting for the Vigil. I'm not sure why we see the Thermite pushing here instead of with the rest of the team trying to go for this wall.
Grenade out.
Grenade's gonna come out, not gonna do any damage. No one playing there, of course.
Surveying.
Yeah, I'm really not sure what's going on here.
Surveying.
Why is I don't understand why Thermite's on that side of the map at all. That said, that's gonna be Mizu off the board as Firelight's gonna take him down. Attack's a little sloppy. I mean, the operator selection for the area is not very solid, but they are going to be able to push up. Sheo now coming for the swing. Gonna go down now. That's gonna be Wasabi taking out Firelight. Here comes the swing for Sheo. There's no flank watch whatsoever. Capital's gonna swing in, taking out one, and that's gonna be another. It's a 2v2. Excuse me, now it's a 2v1 situation. The Vigil on 1 HP gonna have to come back to site. Drone should spot him if they're paying attention.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
Diffuser recovered. 30 seconds left on the clock. They have plenty of time. Capital's gonna watch the flank. And he's going to take him out. That's going to be a round for BoS. Honestly, I thought that was going to go down the drain there when the thermite died, but they were somehow able to recover from it. Oh, man. Ooh, it's delicious, but I got to be so careful drinking it. It's so hot. I think actually working out in their favor there. BoS being able to bring it back. That Vigil finally getting shut down after taking out the Ash. We're going to be seeing initiation come out. No Mira. And again, they had the mute, but that's the only denial they have on the board. Buck going to swap out for 0. Interesting. Last minute switch to Valkyrie. Okay, that they do have the Wamai, but again, I think that not really sure what the purpose of that would be. We'll have to see where those cams go. On quarantine until Wednesday. Oh, I see. Storm, you finally back to give me the stats that I asked for?
Yeah, sorry about that.
It's okay.
I had to run away with something, but
I was just asking about
what stats were you asking?
I was asking about what's it called? BoS. Or with the two teams. You said that they might change on the leaderboard if they're able to win today. Either one.
Well, BoS with a win here could pass up XK and take over that popular.
That would actually make them safe.
A little more outside of relegation. Yeah, a win here makes BoS. I don't know if they're 100% safe from relegation, but they're
in a better
definitely
position.
safe for this week.
Yeah, of course. If they lose today, it'd pull them down, and it would give DR and VII opportunity to claw their way out.
No. If BoS wins here, VII has no chance whether they win or lose.
The attacker's bomb diffuser
Well,
has been dropped.
it's all in the hands of DoD. Aggressive early on.
This is those stars aligning.
Getting ready to go for the jump out, looks like, from maintenance. And here they come. I'm gonna run away, not gonna go for it. Here's the rappel. When will new teams be able to join? We have a deadline of March 15th. We have slots with our partners, but if you're an independent organization, we can sign an agreement with you as well. You just have to talk with us after this.
Bolstering our defenses.
I do believe we have some spots. Individual players, of course, are welcome to join any team they'd like. Just be aware, all players have to be 16 years of age or older.
Defender is
Banger
exposed.
jumping out. Yep. That's the signature move there from Banger, the aggressive jump outs. So far, it looks like the attackers really taking their time here on their push. I mean, they don't have to contest with any Miras. I mean, it might be possible they could just go for a push here through control.
Good here. Argus online.
They only have the one player to deal with inside of sight. It does seem that's the case. Am I wrong? You know, they have Wasabi playing top dragon, but if they're able to take out both those players, they could very easily just push right in.
Target detected. Ready for grenade. Floor.
Yeah, this defense is not set up very well at all to hold initiation. Look, 3 players off site right now. But for whatever reason, the attackers have decided they're going to push into it. We have both Banger and the Vigil over here. Banger has, of course, gone downstairs, but this Vigil is going to continue to be aggressive. I just hope they expect it and drone it out. Yeah, there we go. Banger coming up this yellow stairs is going to take him out. Vigil now going to take his shots. Once again, what could have very easily been a site collapse is now pretty much devolving into the entire team coming over to kill these players that are on the roam clear. Out comes these shots.
Retargeting.
Wasabi now going to be pushing back into side. Vigil now going to be heading up toward the arcade machine. Going to push up in the Turner. Is the G8 going to be able to win it? That's a nitro cell from down below. Banger just does not care. However, that's going to be the Vigil off the board now. Now we're gonna see Bourbon pushing up. Is this gonna be a repeat of what happened last game? Diffuser is down off site, so this is again like, rather than pushing the site and going in with the diffuser, you guys now are like, oh, maybe now we should push the site. If Bourbon's able to win this here, it is possible that Wukong could go for a rotate over, but it's not likely. 15 seconds left on the clock, no time. Wukong's down, diffuser's gone. This round's firmly in the hands of DoD.
5 seconds remaining.
He's gonna go for the hip fire and gonna be taken out for his trouble. Yes, you do, Desolate. Yes, you do. Oh man, I'm telling you, my rib is just killing me. Once again, gonna be going downstairs, Armory Throne Room. BoS struggled to take it last time. Yeah, let's just take a peek. Yeah, we see that both Banger and I try to pronounce the name. You know what, Storm? I'll let you pronounce that one. You tell me how you would pronounce that, and we'll go with your pronunciation for once.
Which one?
The Mozzie. How are you gonna pronounce that? Is that
The
Asmodeus?
Mozzie.
Like, how
Asmodeus.
Asmodeus. Ah, you know what? That makes perfect sense. You're right. This is why we let Storm pronounce things. Asmodeus it is. Asmodeus and Banger have just been doing whatever they want. Otherwise, the rest of the DoD team has just been letting them just do the work.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
You know, I think I actually pronounced it that way last week, and it's just like I somehow just forgot that's how I pronounced it.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Asmodeus is what I would assume they tried to have as their name there.
That would make the most sense, but we could be wrong. What teams played games 1 and 2?
10 seconds left.
First game was PS versus XK. Second game was
5 seconds
BGL and
left.
DH.
New camera feed. Jammer ready.
PS won
Attackers are
game
heading out
1
to
and
defuse
then
the bomb.
DH won game 2. Banger gonna be going for it once again. Spawn peeking. Is he gonna be able to get it?
Need to reload.
They're actually gonna be going for the slow peek here. Just barely missing him as he's gonna go for the cross. Drone more than likely gonna spot out Banger. Gonna need to push back.
Initiating jammer.
Yeah, so far, I mean, this matchup hasn't really been stellar. There's been a lot of mistakes made from both teams here. Honestly, it's just DoD going for this aggressive roam game, and I've said it time and time again, they don't change their style. They're having success now, but in the future, it's just, they're going to go up against more coordinated teams and just get blown out of the water. At the 2-minute mark, and it's only Bourbon who's made it inside of the objective. And by objective, I mean the map. He's going to be able to go for Blue Bear Wall. Nitro Cell going to not do anything. However, a second one is. Now Firelight going down to Asmodeus. And it's just all falling apart once again. As another Nitro Cell is going to take out Bourbon. Your BoS just absolutely struggling. It's looking like VII might actually have an opportunity to bring it back here and get out of it. Wukong in the 1v5 situation, it's just, can I look? I mean, I already, not mid-game, I mean, I might be able to after. I mean, if you want to know, I mean, the average skill level of this team right here is probably around low plat with all the players taken into consideration. But they're just struggling. I mean, one of the things I'll say is a lot of the teams don't play theme park very much at all. They stay away from it because they're nervous about strategies, and then they just wind up, somehow they get on it, and then they don't know what to do with it at all. BoS is one of our more inexperienced teams when it comes to comp. I mean, they are currently sitting in, what, 7th place right now, Storm? With DoD in 6th?
BoS is currently sitting in 8th place, I believe.
Eighth
No,
place.
wait. Let me just
It
make
might be
sure
8th
on
place,
that.
yeah. It's might be 7th and 8th place, if I'm not mistaken.
That would be 8th place, yes. Because DR's in 9th, VII's in 10th.
Yeah, 2 of our, I think it was most of our top tier teams have played already today. We have a few other matches that are going to be interesting. We have GOD and VII. It's going to be a very interesting match. VII, of course, going to try to fight their way out of relegation. Then we have OA playing against DR up next. I mean, not most teams. I mean, we have, if we look at the top 4 or 5 teams, they're all high plat diamond teams, and then we have a couple of teams that are in that low plat range, and then there's a few that are mixed.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
I mean, they're just inexperienced when it comes to comp. So, what are my predictions as far as this match goes? I mean, I think DoD is going to be able to run away with it. I don't know how Brotherhood of Steel is going to do on defense, but I don't foresee them being able to adapt well. I mean, they came and talked to me about it. They're like, hey, what should we look out for when we play DoD? I was like, I mean, if you look back, they're going to play aggressive, and then here they are playing aggressive, and yet they're struggling still. Well, I mean, it's not that I'm bored. It's just it's really difficult to cast things. Like, if you notice, you can go back and watch like the PS versus GOD match. When the teams bring the energy and the excitement and the executions are there, it's like really easy to cast. It's just it's hard to have material to talk about when it's not anything noteworthy. It's kind of just me like, hey, just don't sit here and watch the match. It happens sometimes. But I mean, I wouldn't. What we're gonna see for the next couple of rounds is we're gonna see Asmodeus and Banger continue to run around, more than likely be very aggressive, and we're gonna see more than likely BoS continuing to push them in these like 1v1 situations and then go down. Turner going to be going up on break room here. I mean, could actually potentially wallbang those players that are playing on the other side of the softball. Did not reinforce it. They're going to be playing a shield. Pretty dangerous position. Going to go down still. Just not good decisions at all. You can't just slow peek the windows like that. No drone work whatsoever. Yeah, DR versus OA. I mean, I already have some. I don't think Kix is going to be playing today. We do have a few other things that are going to be happening. Kix is, I think he's out of state this evening. Bourbon gonna take out Asmodeus. I mean, it is possible. I believe if we see Banger go down, we could possibly win this round. Banger gonna take out Ben. However, it's just their attack is just not working. I've said this about BoS time and time again. There's times when they're very consistent and they push like a team and they set up, you know, with solid strategies. And there's times when they just don't.
Diffuser. Attackers.
Yeah, 2v4 situation. I don't really foresee BoS going to having any more success until we get into the second half. I mean, they might be able to bring it back then, but it's honestly not likely. Banger inside a cafe. And again, see, they take the 1v1 gunfight. Wukong doesn't go for the swing. Now it's the 1v3 situation, and they just allow Banger to be, you know, do whatever he needs to do. It frustrates me. It really does. Is he gonna be able to take it out? No, it's over. I mean, honestly, I don't see it going very well. I mean, and I will say this for this season. I mean, we had these inexperienced teams come in. I mean, a lot of that's going to be changed when we have a relegation this season. But they had the opportunity to learn from their mistakes and to be able to try and improve. But some teams just don't don't have the time or the commitment to practice and to get better. And some teams just can't play on certain maps. I think we've said it before, but I mean, we do have some matchups that just aren't. They're just one-sided. It happens pretty much every other week. Storm, your thoughts?
I'm really sorry. I'm not civilly doing stuff. 500 people are messaging me at the same time about stuff and trying to get the next match set up. Sorry. But what were you talking about?
I was just talking about the inexperience and like some of the unbalanced matches.
Oh, the inexperience and unbalanced matches. I think that's been the story of BOS for the most part here.
Yeah.
You know, talking about how they their inexperience as a team is not something that's going to work against them in the future.
Yeah.
It's just for this season. I hope they can come out of this knowing a lot more than they did, because they've definitely shown improvement from the beginning of the season. It's just every other team has shown improvement with. So
I think it was one of those things where the gap is just there, and that you know, you have to really commit to the work to be able to get to where you need to be.
Yeah. And that's exactly right. And there's way more to the game than just the stat block that says wins, losses, and ties. I mean, there's way more to the game than just that, and especially for each individual player.
And then I was also talking about how it is difficult to cast at times. Certain things happen.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. If you ever see me just sitting here looking at the screen for a minute, just know it is me thinking of a way to say something. Again,
give the little loading icon above his head. I think that's what we need to add in whenever he goes silent.
Let's see. Look, yeah, banger, 14 and 2. 15 and 2 now, because they just look. Let's just rather than talking about what's going on right now, because I have no interest in casting this particular round. But if you think about it like this, why do you insist on taking these 1v1 gunfights? Why? Why not instead pinch people, drone, go for the objective instead of being like, you know what, I'm gonna go downstairs in the main lot in the bottom arcade, just cause, you know, I'm just gonna go down there. Oh, they've had a roamer or 2 roamers every single round for the last few rounds. Well, let me just decide that I'm just gonna blindly walk in and hope that I don't run into one of them. You don't need to take a 1v1 gunfights. You don't need to not use your drones. Like, there's only so many ways I can say it, and I've been saying it now for the last 8 weeks, and sometimes I just feel like it's a waste of breath because people don't listen to me. G8 is going to be able to take out one, but here comes Banger. Is he going to be able to finish it? No, he somehow is able to get away with that blatant jump out. Is he going to be able to get the quad here? If they let him get the ace, man, like, that's just... That'd be ridiculous if they let him get the ace here. They do have Capital watching from above. So look, now they have the both remaining attackers sitting outside waiting for one player.
Attackers dropped the
And here's the quad. They have both attackers just literally sitting out there looking at him. Rather than going for the objective or doing anything strategic, they have yet to go for a single execute. And they're about to feed him the ace. And they did. They fed him the ace. He is now sitting at 18 and 2 on the half. Yeah, 18 and 2 on the half.
Oh, do we have somebody lag up?
No, that's it's one of the from a couple matches ago.
Oh, okay.
You know how Siege is.
Yeah, the thing that appears on the top of the screen. I was like, wait a second. I don't think he's on any of the teams that are playing.
I'd have to reset my game to get rid of that. Finally going to be seeing BoS take defense, and it's just they don't bring the great operators. Look, we have no denial. We have 2 trap operators. It's just they're going to go armory. Look, they're going armory throne room without a mute, a bandit, or a Cade. Oh man, and they. Well, I told these teams before. I mean, with the challenge changing here next season, a lot of these teams just. My kill record was 24.
Attackers
If he
need
can
to
beat it,
locate
that's
and
good for
defuse
him. I
as many
mean,
bombs as they can.
he might be able to beat it. He got 2 rounds to do it, unless BoS gets it together.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Yeah, but see, they have the setup. They have no utility, man. Yeah, I mean,
Bomb located by
I do think that the changes to Jaeger make him great in situations. He's not as great as he once was. Back in the day when he could take out 3 projectiles
5 seconds
per
to
ADS.
Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
Well, they have the castles and everything set up, but the attackers, I mean, they have Ben on the Frost who's off roaming, And it looks like they also have another. Yeah, we have Bourbon upstairs playing on the the scaffolding there, just outside vault. But they're gonna be able to very easily just push in and open up the wall. There's no denial like that. Yeah. Very well. Mizu already in by maintenance, gonna be able to just push right up. Doesn't even have to open up the wall. He's gonna try. Honestly, that's a mistake. Look, if you don't, if you didn't see them bring any denial, there's no. Just go ahead and just open it up and go for it. Out comes a grenade. There's no utility there. Banger getting ready to push up, but he's gonna call.
Movement help friendly.
Went down to the went down to the frost map there. Did bait him out. It was calculated. He baited out the he baited him out to come out and go down. Mizu now looks like he had a little bit of issues there with his own grenade. What I think about Warden, I actually think Warden's actually a pretty solid operator if used correctly. I do like the MPX with the 1.5. I think him having that shield does give him a little bit more utility. I think you might would want to run him without the nitro for him to get the best out of him. There's a few setups I could see using him.
Sequential breach activated.
Need to be careful there. Yeah, no 1.5. Did Banger just go down to another one? Yeah, he did. Banger just went down to another frost mat. That's 2 frost mats in a row. Hold on. That's the second frost mat he's gone down to. Oh man, dude, the frost plays are there, and they are gonna have a little party over here in bathroom. I cannot make this stuff up. They're gonna go for the pickup now. Yo, let's see if we can go 3 for 3. Dude, oh my lord, man, they painted the entire floor red right there. Even with all of the advantages they have of being able to open up the wall, they're still struggling against the Frost, who has already been eliminated from the round. Jaeger and Turner are now going to take out Asmodeus. It's shaping up like it could possibly be a BoS wrong, as Turner is going to take out another one. Diffuser down outside yellow. Ace has jumped in. And he's going to pre-fire him. Turner on the triple kill, but Ace is in the sight. No diffuser in hand. Banger is rotating over.
15 seconds left.
Gonna have to run in. And that's gonna be Wasabi on another pit.
To go.
Are they gonna win this?
5 seconds to go.
How did they lose that? I don't know, man. They're not running any of the new scopes.
Year 1, Season 1, sponsored by Game or Die.
That happens.
You guys are aware. Our end of season tournament is coming up. We're gonna talk about that.
End of season tournament is coming up. We have our prizes.
Yeah,
listed
it's
below.
gonna be great.
My face.
All our
Right
prizes.
below here. Look. See here? See my hand? Right down there. That's the prizes.
Yep. If you lean forward and reach down, you can probably touch it.
Oh my.
Man. But anyway, going into what could potentially be the final round here, match point for DoD here. AWA Banger just slaughtering.
Oh.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Honestly, at this point, I hate to say they deserve it, but they really deserve it. They are playing absolutely terrible right now. I mean, honestly, look.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
I have been saying it for weeks now. You cannot play this like it's some kind of like, I don't even know what to say, rank, casual. Like, you have to have some strategies, and like, don't go to a map. Like, if you don't have any strats for theme park, maybe you should ban theme park.
Weird thought.
10 seconds left before insertion.
If you're over age 16, join the Discord as a player, and you can join any of
5
our
seconds
teams that are
left
active.
before insertion. Attackers are
Exclamation
heading
point
out to
Discord in the
defuse
chat will
bombs.
get you that. Exclamation point website will get you to our website, all the stat blocks for all the players, stuff like that. Exclamation point Twitter, follow us on there.
Exclamation point be quiet will make you stop talking. It's magic.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Oh man, BOS, BOS, BOS. Well, it's called scrimmages. You don't want to learn a map on game day. You want to learn it on your scrim or practice.
Archers a go!
If you're not comfortable on a map and you have better picks, like go for the ban. Capcan traps already going off. Are gonna force you to be able to spot some.
Torches a go.
Now Banger taking out Ben. Is he gonna be going for it? He's almost breaking 20. The Ash just doesn't care. He's not gonna go down to the frost mats this time. That was it. That's the counter to Banger. That's what they needed. They needed to run a frost every single round, even on attack. Once again, yellow wall opening. They did have the cave this time, but they weren't able to stop yellow wall from being open. Taking that aggressive angle inside of split. Honestly, it's just going to come down to the execute. Grenade coming out. That's going to clear that utility off maintenance. Second grenade comes out. Isn't able to catch anyone. Capcan's going to take out another dude. I'm telling you, the trap operators, man. That's the meta here.
I'm reloading!
Swing's coming, and he wasn't. Should I peek? No, peek anyway. And then here comes the second one. Firelight just gonna peek and somehow be able to get away, but then go down. Whew, to Wasabi.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
Diffuser is down. It's all on Turner. Does he not see him?
Well, anyway, there goes that match.
That was absolutely one of the worst
DoD.
matches I've ever watched. I'm just gonna say
DoD taking the victory. We're gonna move on for that. We got a very interesting match coming up anyway. We're going to have OTO facing off against DR, Devil's Rejects.